confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Cordero Patterson now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Russ now from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. Opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another carry for him. And he gets in, touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. His first throw is an interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yeah! There we go! Attack! Ready! Go!
Dak off the play fake. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Kate, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7. Hey, Ken. Say hi.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, again, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, say hi. 11. Hey, Ken. Good night.
Fields out of the gun. That's caught for the first. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here. Warren here from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's there.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
Thank you.
and 5.
Angel. Go.
From the 36. It's caught, Warren. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Deron Bland.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Good night.
Fields now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
What's right? Good night.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Say hi.
Another throw for Fields. Sheds off a rusher. Buys time, rolling right. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
No muss. Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Tonight.
He'll throw it yet again. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Tonight.
On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. George Pickens, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. Has room down the left sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hey, 551, 551.
Fields on third. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't thought that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Up. Right.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He's loaded another one up. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has it in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here.